Aunt Jackie, I want you to know how much I love you, and I hope you have many, many more happy birthdays like this one.
Happy birthday, Grandma. Love you. Hope you have a great birthday and many more to come.
Grandma Carpenter, congratulations on making it to 87. And I love you. I miss you. To many more. And I will make sure I come out and see you probably as often as I can. I love you tons. Thank you, Grandma. Bye.
We met when we were in grade school, when we were in the 7th grade. And she has told me for years, and I think she lied. I really do. She said that I told her she looked just like Ichabod Crane. And I can't believe, as nice a person as I am, that I would have been nicer to her. But she swears I did. So I guess I have to say, maybe I did.
You and a couple of others around here.
I swear, I don't remember that. Honestly, I don't remember it.
Well, I do.
See?
I lived well, maybe a quarter of a mile from the school, so I always had to go home for lunch. And that day, it was kind of just the beginning of spring, but it was too cold to go without a coat or anything. Well, I had a stepmother, and she picked up this coat from Goodwill or someplace, I don't know.
And the boots were 3 times too big.
And I had boots that came up to my knee, and I had this coat on, and it was too big for me, and it had a sewn-in scarf on it. Well, I didn't use the scarf, and so I was running back to school because I didn't want to be late, and as I was running, the scarf was waving, you know. I've got 2 of my friends that are here, them and Beth, and they were all, and the teacher, they were all looking out the window and laughing their heads off. And I think it was Mrs. Joyce that said, she looks like Ichabod Crane.
See, then in all these years, you complained that it was me.
No.
See, it wasn't me at all.
No. So that's how Ichabod Crane came in.
We've been pretty good friends, haven't we now?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. In fact, the last few years, we've done an awful lot together. We even went so far as to trade cars. I even carried her on my insurance policy for a while. So we've been really pretty good friends. We've been pretty close. I don't think anyone's called us gay yet.
What? I don't think there's anything that I could say bad about that.
Well, I didn't say anything bad about you.
No, I know. Don't got started on old Ichabod.
That one might last forever.
Yeah,
I think it probably
Yeah.
But see, she just admitted maybe it wasn't me though.
yeah. No, I think it was Mrs. Joyce.
See, in all these years, she's complained about me.
Thank you.
Hi Mom, happy 87th birthday. I'm glad that Sharp put this together for you. Glad I could be a part of it. Just want to tell a real quick story so that you can kind of remember. I know you don't remember, but many years ago when you had your back surgery and I had to come down and see you because of Shar and Dennis and Brian being out of the area, living out of the area. I was the go-to person. And just remember the stories you told as you were coming out of your surgery about how Dennis was on the run from the cops because he had killed somebody and had the body in the trunk of the car. That was a rather interesting story. The story of my kids playing around in the closet at the hospital when my kids were never at the hospital. You talked about Shar and how she was flying in to see you, and just one of those moments. I love you.
I'm just so happy to be able to be here to celebrate with my Aunt Jackie. We were gone a lot, so I didn't get to see her that much, but my first recollection is going to her wedding reception. I was 7 years old. We're 13 years apart, my Aunt Jackie and I. I figured that out. And so the first, I remember not the wedding, I don't know if they didn't take me or what, but going up the stairs to the reception room, and I remember looking in there and seeing tables and people sitting around and stuff, and that's all I remember about it. But the other thing I remember is my Aunt Jackie's house she had in Flushing. I just loved it. It was a lot of yellow decoration in the kitchen, and it had been a chicken coop, but my Uncle Jack made it into a beautiful home, and in the middle was a courtyard. Oh, and I was always so impressed with that. And in the living room, he had a screen, a movie screen to pull down. They could watch movies, and they were really with it. And then I remember going to some baby shower or some sort of shower at her house, and I sat on the couch like this and ate the Spanish peanuts until they were gone. And then I didn't feel so good, and I didn't like peanuts for a long time. And Jackie, you're my role model. I see you, how you're handling old age and being without a husband, and I always considered her my role model. She just keeps on keeping on. I don't know how people can deal with the pain of the hips, and she had surgery and screws and things in her back, but she keeps on going, you know. I just love her for her tenacity to keep on trucking. I'm so glad to be here today. Charlene, I never knew her really well either, because she was a little girl, but I've gotten to know her better, and her husband, and it's just a great to have a family like that.
My mom, you know, she's so funny. She never wants to put anybody out. She always wants to be, you know, behind the scenes and quiet. And I said, you know, Mom, I want to have this birthday party for you. Oh, no, don't do that. You know, you don't need to do that. I said, no, I need to do this birthday party for you. And she said, oh, gosh, you know. Well, so now comes the day, right? I mean, the week, and her birthday was yesterday. Perfect, classic Jackie story. So my husband and I take her out for dinner last night, right? She has, we sit down for dinner, and I tell the waitress that it's my mom's birthday. And the waitress says, oh, okay, and just that's all there is to it. And so we have our meal, wonderful meal and everything, comes to the end, and all of a sudden these 3 waitresses come up to our table, and they're standing there like, what's your mom's name? And I said, Jackie, and she goes, okay, and Mom looks at me, she goes, what? And so of course, before I can, happy birthday, so the whole restaurant singing happy birthday to her, right? And she's like, now, here's the catcher. We come back to her apartment last night. My oldest brother calls to wish her a happy birthday. He tells her, wants to know how her day went. Of course, she goes through the whole day, what all happened. Oh, and then Char and George took me out for dinner, and she goes, and then at the end she goes, everybody in the whole restaurant sang happy birthday to me. And she was all excited about it, right? I mean, this is the classic Gemini of my mother. She was born in the month of June. She's a Gemini. So, 1 minute, no, I don't want it. But on the other hand, when you give it to her, she's like all excited about it. So anyway, and I'm just so thrilled that we got that chance to be together and wish her a happy birthday and have it be a happy occasion with lots of friends and family. So